Hey you, it's Lou! And today I'm going to be drawing Pokemon based on their names only. So, the first Pokemon I'm going to be designing will be Wyrdeer? I think that's how you pronounce it, Wyrdeer? Obviously this is some kind of deer Pokemon clearly, so I'll start by drawing that general shape. The name gives me like weird ghost type vibes, so I'll be adding those elements too. I actually am a Pokemon fan, but I haven't played any of the games since Sun and Moon, mainly because their quality seemed to be declining, at least in my opinion. But I also did get a Switch years after it launched, so I couldn't have played them as they released anyway. Basically, that means that there is a bunch of Pokemon that I've never even heard of, so, I thought it'd be fun to draw them without knowing what they look like. Since I'm going for a ghost type design, I'm thinking I'll give Wyrdeer some ghostly, smoke-like antlers. Maybe they're made out of otherworldly energy or lost souls or something. You know how ghost Pokemon lore tends to be all creepy? I want it to be striking like a cool pose with the foreleg raised elegantly, because this is a fancy ghost deer we're designing. I'll add rib-like markings to its flank to make it look more phantasmagoric. I like that word. For the color palette, I'm thinking I'll go for a nice dark gray base, and I'll make the antlers and tail like a ghostly blue color. Maybe this could be a ghost reindeer. The fur of the head will be darker to give it some contrast. And alright, this is Wyrdeer, a dual ghost and ice type Pokemon. I actually quite like this design, not gonna lie. Now, I'm going to be looking up what the actual Wyrdeer looks like and what type it may be, because I honestly have no clue. Whoa. I mean, it's a deer. That's basically all the two have in common. Okay, so Wyrdeer is a normal and psychic type. It actually, yeah, okay, so it's a Stantler. Okay, yeah, I knew the design seemed familiar. Okay, so this is like a new evolution of Stantler. I mean, I kind of got the color palette right. I mean, they're both gray, so they kind of, they've got that similarity going on. So I'm gonna say that I wasn't like too off base. Okay, I kind of was. Damn, I mean, they're both deer, so I'll take that as a win. Okay, next up we have Lokix. Lokix? Okay, so this name kind of sounds like low kicks, so I think I'll be going for a fighting type design. It also kind of sounds like a lock, like kind of locking in and being very focused, so maybe I'm going to incorporate that as well. Okay, so I'll be drawing Lokix in a cool action pose, kicking obviously. It sounds like a serious Pokemon that knows exactly what it's doing in a fight. I want to add like a crosshair design on one of the eyes to represent that. Lokix won't have any arms since its attacks are almost entirely kicks. It sounds like it would have like very powerful legs. For the color palette, I want to go with an orange base with some yellow too. And I think I'll be making the eyes blue for some contrast. Okay, this is Lokix, a fighting type Pokemon. Very cool, very collected. So let's look up the actual Lokix. Oh my god, that's like... I didn't even get close, damn, that's totally different. Okay, so Lokix is a bug and dark type Pokemon. It looks really sick, damn. It's very techy looking. I like it a lot. It's got, it's got the antenna, it's got like the cool sharp eyes, and it's got some orange as well, so, that's pretty much the only similarities we got. That's a really sick design, I like it a lot, but we did not really get close at all. The next Pokemon I'll be designing is Naclli. So right off the bat, this name makes me think of Mother of Pearl, because in Spanish we call it Nácar. So, Nácar, Naclli, it just kind of like clicked in my head for me. So I just kind of get those vibes and I'll be running with them. So I want Naclli to have a seashell inspired look and like a carefree kind of attitude. The head will have like ridges, as if it was like a shell. I'm going to give it a skirt as well. The arms will be raised as if it was dancing maybe. Maybe we'll close the eyes so it looks like it's lost in a good song, just vibing. I'll also add some pearls to the skirt, and I think the color palette is going to be simple, mostly like a light gray base with some pink and blue reflections to simulate, Mother of Pearl. Okay, nice! Naclli is done! I think this will be a dual water and fairy type Pokemon. Very cute, very carefree, but still like dangerous in a fight. So now let's see what the real Naclli looks like. Oh my gosh, Naclli's so cute! It's a rock type, okay. It's so cute, it looks nothing like my design. So we didn't really get close at all. It's so cute, I love the square eyes, kind of like giving me Minecraft vibes. It's so tiny too. Oh yeah, and its evolutions are also very Minecrafty. It's so cute, I really like it. But yeah, we just did not get close at all. I mean, we kind of have the neutral tones going on, so you could draw a parallel there, but yeah, no, we didn't really get close. Dang it. Okay, so the next Pokemon I'm going to be doing is Kilowattrel. Immediately I know this is an electric type Pokemon, obviously, but I do think the name kind of sounds like Kestrel. So I'm going to be drawing an electric bird. To begin with, I'm going to draw the rough shape of a bird of prey, because I'm sure Kilowattrel is like an impressive, like lightning fast predator. I wanted to have a lot of sharp angles and pointy feathers so it looks more cool and dynamic. I also want to add some lightning bolt and spark shapes. For the color palette, I'll be doing a yellow base with some brown tones on the top, since Kestrels have like this beautiful rusty feathers. Now that I think about it, I actually have no clue why we associate the color yellow with electricity, so I'm gonna have to look that up later. Okay, this is Kilowattrel. I'd say it would be a dual electric and flying type, you know, since it's a bird. So let's check out the actual design. Okay, so Kilowattrel actually is an electric bird. Damn, that's so cool! I can't believe I actually got that. Okay, so it's really cool looking. It is yellow, mostly yellow and black, so hey, you know, we got the bird part, we got the color palette, though, you know, since it's an electric type, that was an easy guess. But it is an electric and flying type, so I got the types right. I'm honestly really surprised. So looking at the design, I would say it's probably inspired by frigate birds. Or at least it looks like a frigate bird to me, so that's really sick. We have frigate birds close to where I live, so that's pretty cool, seeing a frigate bird Pokemon. But yeah, we got some stuff right, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, so finally, the last Pokemon we're going to be doing is Rellor or Rellor, I don't know how to pronounce it. So I left this one for last because this name honestly doesn't give me any like specific vibes, so making a design is going to be a little tough. I guess it kind of makes me think of something that rolls, you know, like Rellor, like re-roll. So I'm just going to be making a spinning top inspired Pokemon. I want Rellor to have like a cute, goofy kind of look. It sounds to me like it will be a playful Pokemon who probably loves moving all over the place. Maybe it can spin its lower half itself, so I'm going to be drawing it holding it down with its arms. So for the color palette, I'm going to be using a brown base as if it was made out of wood. And I'm going to add a few different colors to make it look brighter as well. Alright, nice! The last Pokemon is done. This is Rellor, a normal type Pokemon that loves playing with people and can't stand still for more than a second. I think this design's pretty sweet, you know, pretty cute and playful. So now let's see what the real Rellor is like. Oh my god, okay, that's completely... wow, that's like totally different. Okay, so Rellor is a bug-type Pokemon, and it's obviously based on a dung beetle. So that's interesting. Hey, so at least I got the roll part correct. You know, like my Rellor rolls around because it's a spinning top, and the actual Rellor rolls around because it rolls up dung, I guess. So, you know, we didn't really get close, but at least we got that sort of basic stuff correct. You know, the essence of the name came through, I suppose. So yeah, Rellor was not really a win for us, but you know, we tried and we made a fun design, so I'll take it. Alright, that's all the Pokemon I've got for you this time around. I honestly had a ton of fun designing them, and I'm sure they would be great creatures to collect in an alternate Pokemon universe. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see ya in my next video. Bye bye!